What's going on, people? It's your boy Cal Wu, sitting here with my man's G Money.
Yep.
What's going on, bro? How you feeling?
Just trying to survive, man.
I hear that, bro. So, today is something new that we're doing here at Planet Wu. We are going to start putting out video content regularly, at least a couple times a month. And today's the first time. So, we are actually going to start it with
the best anime from 2009.
the best anime from 2019. We came up with 40 categories. So rock with us to the end, and hear what for you to hear what we think is the best one. And yeah, so I guess I'll start a G. So for best shonen, I have Demon Slayer.
Ditto.
Okay, so why did you put Demon Slayer as your best
I put
shonen?
Demon Slayer because honestly, last year we really didn't have too many shonen to keep with. Then number two. Initially, I was not a fan of this anime. I thought the pacing was kind of rough. It took a little while to grow on me, but I think ultimately Tanjiro and Nezuko's relationship actually won me over the most. I absolutely hate, I can't remember the kid's name, the lightning kid.
Oh, yeah, he annoying as
I absolutely hate him. I think that because they went so in depth with all the different demons they hunted, like all their backgrounds and all that, it really struck a chord with me. I think that in the grand scheme, as the anime pans out, through the seasons.
Zenitsu. There we go.
Zenitsu.
Yeah. But he's annoying.
Yeah. Pretty much as the anime pans out and through seasons, I think this is becoming like one of those shonens that I easily vibe with the most. Me personally, I think it has more potential than Hero Academia.
Oh, so the fighting words. Okay.
You go ahead. What's yours?
I chose Demon Slayer for the simple fact that, like you said, it wasn't a lot of shonen that came out last year. Even though there was a lot of good anime, a lot of it wasn't shonen.
Yeah.
Fire
the only
Force,
other one was Fire Force, and that was another anime I had a tough time gripping with.
Yeah, Fire Force just didn't compare to Demon Slayer, just how it just ended altogether. So Demon Slayer pretty much just pulled ahead. It was just a surefire winner. And I like Inosuke. Inosuke was my guy. Like, a lot of people...
Boarhead?
Yeah.
Boarhead, yeah.
A lot of people...
character.
Like, a lot of people, like... Because, like, Inosuke reminded me of Raphael, which is my favorite Ninja Turtle. So a lot of people like... Why you like hotheads? You're not a hothead. I'm like, because I'm one of those people that's an inner hothead. My inner hothead boils when I deal with stupid people, and like, I absolutely hate stupid people. Yes, I said I hate stupid people. They burn my soul. Like, I seethe when I'm sitting around stupid people. So Inosuke is literally inner me. Like, that's literally how I be screaming on the inside.
So you see a little of yourself in them.
Definitely a reflection. Okay, what did you put for your best shoujo?
My best shoujo was Fruits Basket. And it's funny because it's a remake of a 2001 anime classic.
Right.
I think that the anime caught me again because I love the sincerity that Toru, I think that was her name.
Yeah, Toru.
Yeah, main girl. Yeah, that she has. And I love the fact that the anime went much more in depth into her background, the Zodiac background, and all the characters involved. So it felt more in depth, like they put more time into it in comparison to 2001.
So kind of like how they did with Infinite Blade Work or Brotherhood, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yeah.
So I kind of got that same treatment.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay. I chose, if it's for my daughter, I'd even defeat a Demon Lord as my best shoujo.
Oh yeah.
The reason being is because anybody that knows me knows that I do not want to have a daughter. I have one son, I want more children, but I don't want a daughter. But this anime literally made me consider having a daughter because I can imagine my relationship.
Latina is too adorable,
and Latina is freaking adorable. And if I had a daughter like Latina, it would be a wrap. Like she would be able to do whatever she want to do. And that's one of the reasons why I don't want to have a daughter, because my daughter would be able to get away with any and everything, and that's not fair to my son because I'm super hard on my son, and my daughter would literally be able to get away with anything.
Well, like they said, Daddy's Princess.
Yeah, man, it'd be worse than that, man. It'd be a wrap. It'd be all bad.
Treating her out like absolute rose.
Yeah. It'd be all bad. But then not only that though, like the anime itself was really, really good. It had good storyline. It had really good pacing.
Yeah.
I love the fact
it was charming.
It was very charming. I love the fact that Dale was an adventurer, and like you seen how heartbroken he was every time he had to leave Latina in town.
Yeah.
And he's just like, him just departing was pitiful. And I'm like, I just looked at him like, bro, I would never be that bad. But I understand. I completely understand. Best romance, what you got?
Domestic Girlfriend.
Okay, so
I've been singing the praises for this anime for the longest.
You have.
And the thing is, Domestic Girlfriend is just the situation is so unheard of.
Yeah.
That pretty much the main character, I think his name was Natsuo, he had a thing for his teacher, Hina. And what happened was his father got remarried. And when he got remarried, well, the woman's daughters turned out to be Hina and Rui, the other chick.
Now, that he actually smashed.
Yeah. Rui was the chick that took his virginity. And then Hina was the chick that he's in love with. So the whole situation is that he's trying to fight these feelings initially, but then eventually it's like basically can't hold it back anymore. And it turns out she had feelings for him too.
Thing is, Domestic Girlfriend is literally a brazier. It's more straight Pornhub. Like it's literally got a Pornhub plot. Straight brazier.
But it's
plot.
so good. Like the way it's designed is so good.
It is
very mature.
My little brother actually was telling me I should watch it as well. Like I watched it after you had suggested to me. I didn't finish it, but I watched some of it. And then my little brother just recently started watching it, and then he mentioned it to me. And I'm like, bro, I already seen the first few episodes of it. I know what that's about.
Yeah, it's a wild anime.
My little brother thoroughly enjoys it. My best romance is quintessential quintuplets.
Yes.
The reason that's mine is because I can literally imagine myself being in that same predicament. Cause like when I was in school, and even now, I still tutor people in math. Math was my favorite subject. So one of the main subjects that the main character literally instructs them in is math, as well as like some of the other subjects, because all the girls are pretty dumb. For the most part, like some of them have certain things that they're strong in, but they're all pretty slow.
They're academically challenged.
Very academically challenged, and as a side job to help support his family, he tutors them, and they're all 5 rich girls who dad pretty much got them their own penthouse, and he goes over there and tutors them, and they all like at first some of them hated him and some of them liked him. And, like, just the situations they got into, especially the one sister that was a model.
Oh, Ichika.
I thought she was a porn star. Straight up. Just like, how she was sneaking off and, like, meeting with an old dude. I'm like, is she a prostitute? Or is she a porn star? He started talking about, like, we got the shoot going. I'm like, oh, she a straight porn star. But she was a model. So, I appreciate anime that kind of...
But really, she's not a model. She was an actress.
Actress, right.
Yeah.
But I love... and not an adult actress. An actual regular actress.
Yeah.
Just put that out there.
Comer.
But I love how anime put stuff out there intentionally to make us think one thing, and then it just completely like, nope, ha, got your ass.
Well, that's how they gotta get you.
Yeah.
It's just like all the scenes when... like, say you're massaging the girl or something like that. And it's like all erotic and shit.
Yeah.
Someone put it in.
Put it in like, yo. So that's why that anime was my best romance. It literally just barely beat out another anime that I wanted to put as my best romance, but
Curious what it was.
Beastars. Beastars is in other categories for me, so I had to take it off of best romance because that junk was nuts. Best character design, who you got?
Me, Habana. I love when animes, what do I want to say? They translate the chocolate broad. They translate her. And the thing is, overall, I liked Fire Force art style, but there's something about Habana that I really, really dug. And it reminds me a lot of, even, I know you hate this anime, but Makenki, when they had the hearts for the eyes.
Yeah.
Because their pupils take different shapes.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, she had a really dope design. I loved her.
Mine's is Juzo Inui from No Guns Life. Simply put, my man has a revolver.
Yeah, I was gonna say
for
that
a
revolver
head.
head.
He has a revolver for a head. Like, soon as I saw the cover, I'm like, you know what? I wasn't even, like, that was literally at the bottom of my list. I saw the dude had a revolver for a head. I was like, I'm about to watch this right now. Watched it. Absolutely loved it. Character designs for that whole anime was trippy and kind of sweet. Just all together, that junk was nuts. And then I'm like, this dude is buff as hell. He literally fucking has a revolver, like, on the back of his hands. Like, he got 2 revolvers on the back of his hand, and his head is a revolver. I'm like, this dude is cool as shit, and his special move was cool too. Even though this shit was a basic ass revolver punch, it was just sweet as hell how he just yelled out the move and just did it. I thought he was really cool. Best animation.
Shit,
Demon Slayer. They have listen. Simply
I mean,
put,
it's affordable, man.
listen. Simply put, they have movie quality animation all the time, especially during a lot of their action scenes. They like their heavy action scenes. They always kept movie quality animation.
Yeah.
So you literally can't give it to anybody else.
They don't have the filler episode syndrome.
Yeah.
They feel like Naruto in the man. Whereas like some episodes were exceptional, then some episodes weren't.
You can
so
tell
much.
the animation was dumbed down a little bit.
Kind of the same thing that I have with Black Clover. I'm always like, God, what happened to the budget?
Yeah.
Good animation.
Yeah, the animation do take cuts sometimes for Black Clover.
Yeah, and Demon Slayer just had that consistency
all the way through.
That I think that only can be rivaled by the studio that I can't remember. Mob Psycho.
Oh
studio. Yeah. It's just a whole different level of consistency.
Agreed.
I think only them.
Agreed. Agreed. Okay, so what did you choose?
Best intro
for your best intro.
Man,
no. Listen, if y'all ain't seen that anime, has the best intro. Matter of fact, hold on.
Dude, you know what's funny? I was gonna pick it initially, no matter what. But the thing is, you know what actually kind of won me over a little bit?
What?
Copcraft's intro.
Copcraft's intro is really good. It's really good because it got that same.
I love Copcraft's intro with that. I think that's acid jazz.
Yeah, it kind of felt like in the vein of like Cowboy Bebop a little bit.
Yeah,
and it's really really good.
Yeah,
but
I love that intro.
But Dororo's intro is very haunting.
Yeah.
I listened to it once and it's in my head for a week.
Yeah.
So I literally watching.
Yeah, it's immediately recognized.
As I watched that anime, that theme song was stuck in my head for a whole month after I finished watching it. And I was watching other anime, and that intro was just stuck. So hold on, we got to get y'all a taste of it.
Party is over.
I let this change over here. So serious. Every time this part come on, I get chills, man. I freaking love this part, man. Baby, I'm sorry, and then this next breakdown, like right here. Guitar solos are nuts, yo. Are bananas. This intro is bananas. This intro is just amazing. Period. Point blank. This is amazing intro. It's like, how can you not choose that as the best intro for 2019? Period. Ain't no anime's intro compared to that. That's just like,
I told you, closest for me is Cop Crab.
Yeah, likewise, closest is Cop Crab. But I was like, I just had to give it to Dodo. It was no hands down for that one. What did you choose for your best outro?
Carol and Tuesday's season 1 outro.
Oh, why you choose Carol and Tuesdays?
Because for a similar reason that you were talking about for Dodo. For some reason, it was catchy to me when I first heard it. And plus, I'm a big fan of animes when they do English, like for any of the songs.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of Speed Grapher, because Speed Grapher, I believe...
Speed Grapher had a great intro, too.
Yeah, and that was the Girls on Film.
Yeah.
Girls on Film.
Yeah. Speed Grapher had an amazing intro.
Yeah. And then I love the ending for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Damn, what's the name of that? It's another classic song. But, yeah, point is... For Carol on Tuesday, I just love very catchy songs, and then again like English adapted songs.
Yeah, because Log Horizon did the same thing where they have the English. I freaking love Log Horizon. I'm so glad it's getting a new season. But this is the Carol on Tuesday. Hold on, start it over. Yeah.
The most OP character.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah, I'm curious to your best antagonist.
Oh man.
Is it from Vinland?
No, it ain't from Vinland Saga.
Oh, okay.
It's not, bro. Listen, my best antagonist. That bitch had me shook. I was shook for like after I watched that junk, I was literally shook for like 2 weeks. Like it just did It ain't too many anime characters that make me just uncomfortable. I was uncomfortable watching
I'm
her.
guessing Babylon. I thought so.
Yeah. That wench had me shook, man. Man, that wench had me shook. Man. But yeah, that's Carol and Tuesday. Outro. What is it called? What's the outro called? Hold Me Now?
Yeah, it's Hold Me Now.
Hold Me Now? Mm-hmm. Smooth intro. For me, choosing an outro was really, really hard. Because none of the outros this season really resonated with me.
Really good.
They weren't, none of them were really that good. But, and like, I mean, like, I literally scoured. I went through every anime I watched and was like, and went to the, and that's a lot.
I respect the effort.
I literally watched like 95% of the anime that dropped in 2019. So I was a lot of time going through just listening to outros. And, yeah. The one that just caught me, I lowered it down to 3. And the one that pretty much won it for me was No Guns Life. The outro for No Guns Life won it for me. The ending theme is Game Over. Cause it got a nice little bop to it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is really cool. So I'll be like, okay, yeah, this gotta win.
The feel of it reminds me of what anime am I thinking about? No. I can't think what anime I'm thinking about.
It kind of got a feel of. It got a feel of an intro, an anime intro, more than an outro.
Actually, that's a good point. That's what I'm trying to.
Yeah, and it's an anime intro that it does have the same feel as. What is that? It's gonna bother me now.
Something you definitely be thinking about later.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It got a feel of another anime's intro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It felt familiar.
Yeah.
Like hearing it.
Yeah, very familiar. Okay, so most OP. I think we got the same person. Seiya. From Cautious Hero. That dude is OP as all hell.
The Gates. What is the name of that move? I just call it Gates of Valkyrie.
No, I think. Well, the chick had different Gates of Valkyrie. You talking about his move?
Yeah, but you remember he used it too.
Oh, you right. I think he called his because hers was a different gate. Hers was the Gates.
Yeah, even bigger gate.
Yeah. My thing is.
Yeah, I mean he's OP before that.
Way before that, this dude freaking
learned all the God's technique with no effort.
Then this dude freaking like just him initially. My man's fucking ran into a slime and nuked the slime. I mean, like a level 1 slime, he came in and literally nuked the slime like 20 times with the same fire spell. Just kept nuking it.
All he had was the similar thoughts of Megumi. Because remember, Megumi did that type of stuff where she would just use explosions.
Yeah, but she just had one spell that she can use.
But level 1 monsters, explosion.
Yeah. But see, the difference between him and her is Megumi, she could learn other stuff. I love her dedication to only learning explosive stuff. Like she if it don't explode, I won't learn it. I love her dedication to that. That's what made Megumi so cool to me. But in the same time, she's the worst person to have in your party because she only can cast one spell and then it's over for the whole day.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's like, Megumi, you hold that spell until I gather everybody that need to get hit. You hold that spell. Don't you use it. Mm-hmm. You hold that mug. But yeah, Seiya, that dude's OP. Like, if you ain't seen Overcautious Hero, you cannot possibly understand. You thought One Punch Man was OP?
I think, honestly, that was competing hard for my best isekai. With Kemonomichi.
Oh, wow.
That's competing hard with it. God, I think it's such a interesting thing.
Right. Okay. Best antagonist.
Best antagonist for me was Mao from Kemonomichi. And the main reason why...
From?
Kemonomichi.
You said Mao from Kemonomichi. Got you.
Okay. Yeah. And the main reason why I chose him was literally his dedication to beat the main character in a wrestling match. To whereas when he finally got transported to the other world, he just literally subjugated every demon, every monster that he came across, made him his bitch to join his army. And go against the
main character. Yeah, that is mad dedication. Mine's is Ai Magasi from Babylon. This chick, when I tell you, I have never seen a more menacing villain in an anime to me personally. I watched a lot of anime. and a lot of people you probably can name and rattle off anybody in your head, but nobody has compared to the heinousness of I in my eyes. There was this episode in particular where they went and interviewed her uncle, who was a psychiatrist, right? To find out about her as a child. Do you know her uncle brought her and 3 male students into the office and did therapy on them? Those 3 male students said that she raped them, even though she never had any sexual intercourse with them at all. This is how bad she, like, mind fucked them, like. And then, like,
was she convinced them that they?
No, she pretty much raped them mentally. So they pretty much was like, yo, it was so bad that it felt physical.
Oh man.
Like, dude, that joke was rough. And then they got to the point where she started making her uncle fall in love with her during these sessions too.
Oh god.
Dude, it's so you gotta watch it to understand what I'm talking about. Y'all haven't seen it. You gotta watch it to understand what I'm talking about. Like, and in episode 7, the dialogue that she had at the end of episode 7 with the main character shook me. I didn't feel right for like 2 weeks. Like, literally, like, dreaming about the stuff. Like, it really set wrong with me for 2 whole weeks. Like, I've never had a villain affect me like that in an anime. In anything, for that matter. I've never had a villain, outside from, like, when I was, like, a little kid and having, like, nightmares about, like, Chucky and, like, Freddy Krueger and them, and have, like, night terrors and stuff. I mean, like, as a conscious adult, like, I'm gonna say 13 on up, where I wasn't having night terrors no more and stuff like that. This is the only thing that I've seen that literally shook me to my core. Like, it shook me so bad I made a status about it on Facebook. Like, she really just didn't sit well with me, man. Like, it was rough. Mm-hmm. It was rough. If y'all ain't seen Babylon, it's on Amazon. You should definitely watch it. You'll understand what I'm talking about when I talk about I. She is the ultimate villain. I hope to one day write a villain like her.
Oh yeah,
because she is definitely what nightmares are made out of if you're a male, or a female for that matter. Because dog, you gotta watch it. If I say too much, I reveal it. But it's bananas, man. It's crazy. Okay, so best pairing. Who you got as your best pairing or your best duo?
Seiya and Restart.
Yeah, Restart.
Was that her name?
Restart, yeah.
Yeah, the goddess.
Yeah.
Man. One overly cautious hero has got to be one of the funniest isekais I've watched in a long time.
Definitely.
And number 2, I think because of how those two in particular interact, especially because she's always thirsty and she wanted.
The thirst is definitely real.
The thirst is real. And she's so desperate for him, and, he just treats her like
trash. Straight up.
Trash. Or you're worse than a healing potion.
Yeah.
Even though she's supposed to be the healer of the group.
Yeah. And she's a goddess.
Goddess.
So she has God level healing. And he just treat her like she's straight up trash. You're useless. Get out of my face.
Yeah, it's just those two in particular make the anime pop.
Yeah, I agree. My best pairing is Ki Matoba and Talarna Exidilica from Copcraft. Reason being is because Copcraft is a lot like that Will Smith movie on Netflix, Bright, where you got different creatures and beings coming from another alternate world through this portal, and they pretty much get citizenship in our country, or in our world, and pretty much Talarna comes over as like a royal knight, and she pretty much partners up with Ki to find a guy who kidnapped this fairy, and they're literally like shaking her for her fairy dust, and they selling it as drugs on the streets, turning humans into zombies. It was wild all the way from start to finish. That junk was wild. But I love those two because it was like cops from two different worlds, and they didn't like each other. And it kind of gave me that same feel like how early cop movies was in like the 80s, like late 80s, early 90s, like when we were coming up, where you got like two people come from different worlds and now they got to team up together to make sure they stop this bad guy. And it kind of felt like that. The banner that they had together was really, really good. I loved how they always was talking about each other and kind of being on each other's heads. And then like how when the situation got tough, you just seen them kind of seal together and work through it together. Like I loved it was like a perfect
it was a very nice dynamic.
It was a really good dynamic. One was a traditional cop and the other one was like a mage swordsman or whatever. So it was really interesting. It was really dope.